We need to have a chat about the upcoming election and all of the parties involved. Right now, a key issue for me is missing from the talk points of all of the parties, and that is disabled Canadians. As of May this year, the Liberal government will be rolling out a new sort of income supplement for disabled Canadians. They have to be on the federal disability plan, and they also have to have the disability tax credit. And this is only a $200 increase at max. No guarantee that you get it. Depends on, your financial situation and such. And frankly, this is not enough. 5 years ago, the Liberal government decided that every single person over the age of 18 needed at least $2,000 in order to survive if they were not working due to COVID. Disabled people on that federal plan don't make that. They don't even make half of that right now. And that's just unacceptable. We want to talk about the middle class all the time. Middle class tax breaks, middle class families, middle class benefits, so on and so forth. But what about those living below the poverty line? Those of us that can't work, those of us that are forced to be under the poverty line because they cannot work. When was it ever acceptable to make people live below the poverty line because they got sick, because they got injured? Something completely unavoidable, something that they can't control. And this is not something that is being talked about by any of the parties. The NDP wants to talk about unions and workers, and so do the Liberals, and Poilievre wants to talk about working hard, so that you can afford a house and all these other things. Yet I don't hear anyone talking about disabled. I don't even heard the Green Party talk about it yet. And frankly, it's disappointing. When the leadership race was going on for the Liberals, people that were below the poverty line was talked about. The universal basic income was talked about. And I understand right now, a lot of Canadians are scared. With the tariffs coming in from the United States, the economy not being as good as what it should be, the tariffs threatening to make it worse, people could be losing jobs, that sort of thing. These are the major topics that we're talking about. And obviously, the Liberals have talked about how they're going to make EI easier for Canadians to get. But the thing is while they're making sure that employed people will be covered, they're not thinking about the people below the poverty line. Seniors, disabled, and people on welfare. Like, where's the concern for us? The tariffs are going to hit us too. So I kind of hope that somebody that's a Liberal candidate or a Green Party candidate or an NDP, because I know the Conservatives don't give a crap. But if you're a left-leaning party and you're a candidate, I would love for you to reach out to me and tell me what the Liberals or the NDP or the Green Party are going to do for disabled people. Tell me what's going to go on for seniors, for anyone that's on welfare, anyone that is below the poverty line. What are you going to do for those people? I am no longer on the federal disability program. I was able to pull myself out, thankfully. But I was on it for a few years before I was able to find employment that I could do, and I stopped collecting it. But I know what it feels like to be ignored. I know what it feels like to be uncertain and feeling like you're not included, because I had to deal with it through COVID. So I don't want people right now going through this scary time to feel like they're being left out because the government doesn't want to support them and give them the money that they need in order to survive, in order to live in Canada. So this is the challenge that I'm putting out to the candidates of the left-leaning parties. Message me, talk to me, and hopefully push to your parties the importance of this issue. Seniors and disabled and those living below the poverty line vote too. And though we are massively scared of what Pierre Poilievre will do to the programs that exist right now, it doesn't mean that we're voting for you because we have the confidence that you're going to make the programs better. And that's what we need. We shouldn't have to vote for you out of fear of the other guy. We should vote for you because you represent us. And that's what I want to see in this election. You guys have an entire month ahead of you. And I want to see candidates talk about this. I will be talking to my own local representatives, and I'll be reaching out to them on all the left-leaning parties and asking them what their party will be doing for those people with disabilities. But I would like to hear from other people as well outside of my region. So that's my challenge to you guys.